Well, tomorrow is Election Day, and both political parties making their final push here in the Badger State today. First News at 9's Dashiell Menzel shares what Republican Vice Presidential nominee J.D. Vance had to say in La Crosse ahead of tomorrow's election.
Vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance visited the La Crosse Center on his final stop to the Badger State before the 2024 presidential election. Vance claims that Kamala Harris and President Joe Biden are the reason for America's bad economy.
1 in 10 of our fellow citizens can't even pay their bills right now. About 1 in 12 of our fellow citizens are delinquent on their auto loan repayments. That means a lot of our fellow citizens can't even afford to pay their car payment because of what Kamala Harris has done to this country. We know that grocery prices in this state are higher by 20%. Gas prices are higher by 45%.
Vance also says that illegal immigration has made housing unaffordable for many citizens in the United States.
The most important thing we're going to do to make American home ownership affordable again is that we're going to ensure that American homes go to American citizens, not to people who don't have the legal right to be here.
House Representative Derek Van Orden also was one of many Wisconsin Republicans who showed up to endorse Donald Trump.
He loves this country, and he loves you. He loves your families. And regardless of what the media says, he loves every single American citizen. And he's going to continue to work for every single American citizen, regardless of political party affiliation or anything else you want to say.
Vance also encouraged those who didn't vote early to vote on Election Day because many recent elections have come down to just a few votes.
Tomorrow is our last chance. Tomorrow is the last day. Tomorrow is the big day when we are going to vote in very big numbers in the state of Wisconsin. We're going to vote for change. We're going to vote for American prosperity. We're going to vote for Donald J. Trump to be the President of the United States.
In La Crosse, Dashiell Menzel, First News at 9.
And just a few blocks away from Vance's visit, the other vice presidential nominee also campaigning as Minnesota Governor Tim Walz made an appearance at the Main in La Crosse. First News at 9's Kim Leadholm shares Walz's final message to voters ahead of Election Day.
Since the beginning of this election cycle, Wisconsin has been a key state. Now, just one day before the election, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is back in western Wisconsin.
This election quite literally could be won through the state of Wisconsin, and it could be won right here through La Crosse.
In the final hours, Tim Walz, his wife Gwen, and Senator Amy Klobuchar are looking to remind Wisconsin voters the stakes of this election.
When a presidential candidate talks about unleashing the military against American citizens, democracy is on the line. Democracy is not about telling people what they have to do and how they have to vote. It's about giving them the choice to vote.
Voters at the event acknowledging the importance of the election, a major reason they're hitting the polls.
We want more joy, we want more caring, we want strength in government.
I'm a boy mom and I'm a woman and I'm fighting for our rights, I'm fighting for people's daughters, for people's sons.
So from reproductive freedoms to defending those who need it, Walz says Kamala Harris is the best choice for Americans.
She stood up for women and children against predators and abusers. She stood up with seniors and workers against fraudsters and big corporate interests. Think of the women in your life that you love. Daughters, wives, moms, aunts, uncles, sisters, whoever it is. Think about those women. Think about them. Those people, those women, this election is truly about their lives are at stake.
Throughout the many political visits here in western Wisconsin, the common message has been get out and vote, with Minnesota Governor Tim Walz ending today's speech asking Wisconsin to win this thing for America. Reporting in La Crosse, Kim Leadholm, First News at 9.